What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. And I'm here with a Lecce fan. Is that how you pronounce it? Lecce?
Lecce is right. Yeah, Lecce.
Lecce. Because I used to pronounce it Lease, and I don't know why I pronounced it. But how are you? Listen, last time I had a Bologna fan because we were linked with Joshua Xerxes. And now
Okay.
I have a Lecce fan, Patrizio. How are you? Welcome to the channel. And big up to you.
Thank you. Thank you for the invitation, Said. So the point is that I'm the frontman, in a way, of the Lecce community
Yeah.
fans, and we have this project that, in a way, want to just put in the middle only the fan into the conversation about Lecce. So
Mm.
and now is these are complicated days for us because we are just in the middle of a lot of news from abroad and every part of the world. So we are just waiting to know something more specifically like a confirmation
Mm.
or something like that, because we are waiting for some good news for you and some bad news for us.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, are you happy with the fee? 34 million. Do you think that's a reasonable fee for Dorgu? Or because United fans are saying we should get a bit less, or we should bid a little bit less because you are in the position you are in the league. Do you think you're getting value for your player in Dorgu?
The point is that I think that the majority of the cost of the transfer is for the potential of Patrick
Yeah,
Dorgu, is not
yeah.
for the Patrick Dorgu we know at the moment. You have to consider that we took Patrick Dorgu from North Zealand for less than 200,000 euros. So
Wow.
now we are taking a lot of money for him. But the point is that for the next years, I think it would be a crack if is put in the right role for him, because he's not he's not a left back, but he's a full wing that goes backwards and
Mm,
upwards on the field, and it could be really a crack. In a sense, you could just remind me Gareth Bale in a way, for
wow.
the for the facility of the run facility or the speed you can reach.
Mm,
So the point is that now probably could be more than expected for 40 million of euros, because we're here. So I think it's 34 millions of pounds, more or
mm.
less. But the point is that it's like Morten Ullman, that was bought for
Yeah.
800,000 of euros, and then we were sold it for 20 million of euros at Sporting Lisbona, and I think is more or less the same way. So
Mm,
probably now is a lot of money, but for
mm.
the future is okay.
Yeah, I watched your game against Inter Milan. Sorry about the result, but Inter Milan are a very, very good team. And what stood out for me was Dorgu, his ability, like you said, to go forward. For me, he's better going forward. Defensively, he can make some mistakes, leaving some space behind. But I notice his attacking impetus and his attacking kind of mindset was very, very good. Is that something good from his qualities that you see, like his ability to go forward a lot and his willingness to go forward? Is that something that you think is a good attribute for Dorgu?
I think is not a great defender in a
Okay.
very sense of the term. The point is that Dorgu is used to go forward and to go with the speed to the offensive way and offensive part of the game. So
Mm.
I think is not a defender. Is more, as I think, is a right, a winger, a real
Oh.
winger. So especially in the left part of the field, not on the
Mm.
right, because we are using him. And they've used the word using, because now Dorgu is put in every part of the field, because now we have our left back is Antonino Gallo, is
Mm.
uh, with a double injury, so he's coming back, but it's not the appropriate time to leave him again on the field. And I think has to be put on the field just on the left, because on the right side could be a lack
Mm,
of his ability, a lack of his potential.
mm,
It could be very, very dangerous because he has the cross. He can pass very well. He can run very well, and he's very fast. And also he can score uh,
mm,
goals. And defensively is a bit. Yeah, he has to improve his ability in the defense way. And probably Manchester United could be a great school for him because
mm.
uh, is more complete, and you have not to put him in straight tactics.
Mm.
And it's much better to leave him free
Yeah.
to run and to cross and to uh, try to shoot on goal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if you've watched United in terms of the new system. I doubt you have, but we play a 3-4-3. So we play with three centre backs, two wing backs, and then we play with two tens, two midfielders, and one striker. When you look at that and you look at the left wing back role, is that better suited for him? You think just to kind of make sure he has that, like you said, that freedom to go up and down and that power in his run. That's what I notice about Dogu. His powerful runs. Do you think that's a position that is suited to him, and that's why maybe the manager Amarin has seen that and looked at whether he could fit in that role, that left wing back role. Do you think that's a position that's going to suit him well at Manchester United?
I think yes, because in this way, if you put on as a fourth in the
Yeah.
middle part of the field, he has a chance to run and to go with
Yes.
acceleration at the end of the field and to try to cross or try to make a dribbling.
Mm,
So it's much better to put it there because I don't think it could be so dangerous
mm,
uh, for the opponents if you want to put in the third attacking on the left.
mm,
We have to see because if you can avoid him to defend, it's
mm,
much better. It is really better for him because is an attacking player. Is more than expected, more than you can expect because
mm.
it's just his purpose is to go through the shot and try to be dangerous there in that part
Mm,
of the field. And
mm.
I think I'm pretty sure it could be the right way, even if Lecce doesn't need to sell him because uh,
Yeah.
the transfer market window is very very short now up to today, and we have to buy two players instead of him because we have to buy um, a substitute for the left back and of course a winger. But
Yeah.
we are now using him in both the plays,
Both.
both places. Yeah, but now we are putting him on the right, and I think on the right could be
Mm,
could lose a lot of his potential and a
mm,
lot of this dangerous way of playing.
mm. So he's been there for how long then? Is it 2 seasons he's been there for?
He came here for the season 2000 in July 2022. So he's
Okay.
2 and he won a Scudetto with Lecce Primavera. So Lecce Primavera is the under 20 squad, the
Okay.
under 20 team, and he won a title. And after that, he went to the first team, but it was already rumored to be put in the first team because it was unreal for the
Mm,
under 20. And after that,
wow.
he tried to add a bit of space and then more space just after some team. Yeah, I think some matches, and he went just stable in the first squad.
Mm,
And during this season, but during the last season was good. But in this season, he made just the jump,
mm,
in the lineup, and the jump in the players could be the starting 11 in Lecce
mm,
every day and in every matches. So it's quite now is a symbol of Lecce, but I
mm,
think yeah we have to uh, take into consideration his mental
mm.
approach now because I think is he is a professional, of course, but
Yeah.
he's 20 years old, so you have to consider that this is the first time for him to be
Big club.
part of a big jump in a big
Yeah.
club. So I don't
Yeah.
know if it could be the same after this
Mm.
rumor and
Mm.
after this storm for us.
Yeah.
It could be the same in the next matches. So
Mm. Is he one of the is he one of the like the best young players you've kind of seen? Obviously, I don't know what's your history like with young players at Lecce, but like because a lot of United fans are kind of saying, it's a lot of money for a 20-year-old that's really unproven. Is this worth the money? Do you believe? Like, because I know you talked about investment, the future, many years to come. Like, do you think this is the player that United fans should be excited about with the money that they're spending?
I think yes, but not for now. Maybe for the next 2 or 3 years,
Mm,
because this is probably the strongest young player that we have had in our team,
yeah.
and you have to consider that also we won a scudetto before the last time, so we always had a very good young team,
Mm,
but not so good as Patrick Dorgu. I think is the best young player of our history, and could be exciting to see him at Old Trafford.
mm,
Trust me, I'm literally I'm a Lecce fan, of course, but I cannot wait to see him in a Premier League, because he wanted to go there just 1 year and a half. It was Tottenham and Liverpool
mm,
were ready to buy him, but he
mm,
said, "Okay, no, I want to stay here. I want to improve my qualities. I want to improve my way of
mm.
playing." And I think now is ready for the big jump. It's not, of course, somebody could start in the lineup of Manchester United, but with a bit of uh,
Guide.
training for him, a bit of
Mm,
just because he needs to know. Okay, I'm here in Old Trafford with a Manchester United. I can improve
mm.
a lot here. That's the best way to improve myself, and I think it could be a crack for the next years. Not probably for the first year, but in 2 or 3 years could be a crack.
Yeah, yeah. I think you have to almost like, make sure you manage his expectations, manage his expectations. But I think within the right system, I'm excited because we've scouted him. And normally when Man United scout players, they tend to do well more often than not. And listen, a lot of people say it's a lot of money for the kid, but I believe with the right profile of manager we have, the system we're playing, it suits him very well with the 3-4-3 that we're playing right now. So I'm very very happy, and I would like to pay a little bit less, but you know what? Because you guys, have been a bit, you've made your stance clear from the off. 34 million. We're not gonna go less than this. This is what we want, and right now with 1 week less in the transfer window, we have to, we have to get the money. It's this player or Alvaro Fernandez, which we are linked with. We are linked with two of them. Personally, I would need both, but I like Patrick Dorgu because he's an athlete. And the Premier League, you need athletes. In the Serie A, it's not too bad. There are not many athletes in the Serie A. It's more of a technical side, defending, maybe a little pragmatic. But Premier League, you have to be strong. And I think he's got them qualities, strong, powerful, you know?
Yes, because the point is that it's not a tactical way of thinking, but particularly it could be interesting, but a technical and
Yes.
a physical.
Yes.
1 year and a half back from today, it was just a young, tiny player, a bit
Yeah.
scared. Now it's like an item is huge.
Wow.
The muscles are more than expected, and is tall because it's almost 1 meters and 90.
Wow.
So
Wow.
it's not it's very very good in a physical way. We have to just to wait and to see if Lecce could be asked to Manchester to leave him on loan until the end of the season. But I think that Manchester, if Manchester could give us this amount of money, it's because Manchester United wants him now and not
Yes.
in the next 6 months.
Mm.
And for us, so that's the way. If it's okay for the transfer, and if it's done, it could be a huge problem for us, as I said before. And for you, it's okay because you have 6 months for him
Yeah.
to let him to be in a good way, to just to have an ambient that could wait for him, and just for him to perform with a period of training there. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean.
Okay, give me 3 words to describe Patrick Dorgu.
Determination. Um, is very good to run with the ball. Is very good to run with the ball uh, in defeat, because you can just run, and
Yeah.
but you have to manage the ball in a way.
Yeah.
In a certain point, it's very good to manage the ball while it's running,
Yeah.
and it doesn't seem to have 20 years old,
Wow.
or the mentality, because it's in the Serie A, you have to be a bit smart, because otherwise you could find some opponents who could be take you and joke with you in every time. But he is very very focused on the difficulties, and he's very focused on the play, and he's very very strong in the mental way. So the mentality is very very good for him. So
Yeah.
that's why it's a great luck for US Lecce. But in a way, you have to consider that probably is unfair to keep a player like this with these aspirations, with these needs, and with a window on a big club, to say, okay, no, please stay with us, because otherwise, we have to force to keep everybody with us, but it's not possible in if you can reach what we desire. So I think that the rate is very high, and you can understand a lot of you Manchester United fans, but you have to be focused on the projection of this kind of affair. So
Yeah.
in the next 2 or 3 hours, uh, 40 millions of euros or 34 millions of pounds would be nothing for Patrick Dorgu,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
the value will be more than this.
Yeah. Yeah. So there we have it, man. We have the next Gareth Bale. According to Patrizio, we have the next Gareth Bale, man. That if we can get a Gareth Bale player like this, it's gonna be amazing, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. Patrizio, thank you very much for giving your time. Make
Thank
sure you
you.
guys follow him on Instagram. Can you let them know where your socials are? Let them know if they want to contact you or
Yeah, we are on multiple platforms. We are on Twitch, we are on X, we are on Instagram, we are on Facebook, and we are talking about Patrick Dorgu more or less twice per week
yeah,
with our lives on Twitch.
yeah,
And we are a community there, so we are not we are free to tell and to say everybody everything we can think. So
yeah,
to everybody, and I think it's quite good if you want to follow us to have the latest news about Patrick Dorgu,
yeah.
for sure.
There you
And,
go.
and and thank you for your invitation. Thank you really
No,
much.
no, I appreciate you. Like quick turnaround, man. So thank you very much. Guys, please like the video if you've enjoyed that. I hope you got more of an insight into Patrick Dorgu. And hopefully by the time you see this video, he's a Man United player. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.